The best attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Ethan was shot in the head in his best friend's house with an unsecured gun. The father, the gun owner, he stored his 3 guns and bullets in a shoebox. That has to be the most horrific experience that a human could ever have.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well-earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine.
Lift your voice.
One in 6 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime, and we're more than twice as likely to die from the disease.
Family history of prostate cancer can double your risk.
But when it's caught early, it's highly treatable.
For more than 30 years, PCF has funded cutting-edge research that speeds new treatments into clinics, helping patients live longer with fewer complications. Go to pcf.org/knowyourrisk today to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself.
It's your health.
It's your life.
Happy retirement, Dad.
Thank you very much.
So, Dad, what are you gonna do next?
We just miss being around kids.
And we aren't done yet.
Milton Hershey School house parents? What's that?
Being a house parent is much more than a job. It's a purpose.
How will you afford to move?
Can we even visit you guys while you're in Hershey?
Oh, you can come visit.
And we'll save even more money because we won't have to pay for housing, utilities, and meals.
And the school provides everything we need to make a difference in these kids' lives.
We won't be alone. There'll be people like us from all over the country helping care for these students.
You're set on it, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's a new chapter for you, and the kids who deserve one too. Discover what's next at Milton Hershey School.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie,
on the road again,
to Johnny,
I fell into a burning ring of fire,
to Patsy,
crazy,
to Dolly,
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating, new, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unat Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, December 10th. And in our top story, the Las Vegas man facing additional charges of attacking a judge is sentenced in Clark County today.
Today, December 10th, District Court Judge Susan Johnson sentenced Deober Redden to a prison term of 26 to 65 years for his violent attack on District Court Judge Mary Kay Holthus earlier this year. The assault occurred on January 3rd, 2024, when Redden, appearing in Judge Holthus' courtroom on a charge of attempted battery with substantial bodily harm, jumped over the desk and attacked her. During sentencing, Redden's attorney requested that the sentence be served concurrently, which would have resulted in a prison term of 4 to 11 years. However, Judge Johnson declined the request, opting for a significantly longer sentence to reflect the severity of the offense. Speaking at the hearing, Redden stated,
Judge Susan H. Johnson, I don't understand why the state is really going after my character. I mean, I've always had problems since I was a little kid of psychosis and being in big crowds and always feel like my life is in danger. I didn't know, being a young person, even in middle school, elementary school, knowing that I fear for my safety. I'm just being me, going to school, growing up, trying to do the right things. I never get tired of trying to do the right things. The state just said that I have no remorse. I feel like Judge Johnson, she doesn't know me. I understand she's doing her job. I'm not mad at her for that, but I know that I'm not a bad person. And I'm thinking, even she knows that, but I'm sitting here like she's doing her job, you know? And I believe that you all know that I'm not a bad person. I'm not an evil person.
But his words did not sway the court's decision. Judge Johnson emphasized that the attack was an attack on the entire judiciary.
And Metro Police need your help cracking down on illegal street takeovers. In a video posted to social media, Deputy Chief Jose Hernandez says street takeovers pose a risk to spectators and others like you.
Hello, my name is Deputy Chief Jose Hernandez with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here to talk to you about the recent street racing and intersection takeovers that have occurred throughout the valley and why we need your help. These activities often take place in busy intersections, residential areas, posing serious safety risks to participants, spectators, and the general public. This reckless behavior will not be tolerated on our roadways. Our raid team continues to combat street takeovers through the strategic use of surveillance, intelligence-driven leads, and timely response efforts. By leveraging real-time monitoring and gathering intelligence, we can identify potential events and deploy resources to areas where these activities are occurring. We ask for your help, whether you're a member of the public, a business owner, or a community partner. If you witness these activities, please report them by calling 911 or 311. If you have videos or information about these events, please email our raid team at raid@lvmpd.com. Oftentimes, individuals engaging in these activities have stickers on their vehicles which typically link them to their social media accounts. If you capture this information in a video or picture, it will help our team identify those involved. You can also report these activities to your local area command. And lastly, if you're participating in these illegal activities, remember, you can be cited, arrested, and your vehicle may be towed. Thank you.
And turning now to our political coverage, as the nation's next White House cabinet takes shape, Tulsi Gabbard takes a stance and speaks out Hear her now on News 25 from Maria Centers reporting.
Our next National Intelligence Director, Tulsi Gabbard, addressed the press regarding the Syrian situation and reiterated her America First approach in unison with U.S. President Donald J. Trump. With over 2 decades of military experience, let's hear from the seasoned politician regarding current international conflict in the Middle East.
I want to address the issue that's in the headlines right now. I stand in full support and wholeheartedly agree with the statements that President Trump has made over these last few days with regards to the developments in Syria.
President Trump appointed former Congressman and Lieutenant Colonel Tulsi Gabbard as the next Director of National Intelligence back on November 13th.
My own views and experiences have been shaped by my multiple deployments and seeing firsthand the cost of war and the threat of Islamist terrorism. It's one of the many reasons why I appreciate President Trump's leadership and his election.
Tulsi formally endorsed the president for a second term this August 26th and began co-chairing the Trump transition team soon after.
He is fully committed, as he has said over and over, to bringing about an end to wars, demonstrating peace through strength, and putting the national security interests and the safety, security, and freedom of the American people first and foremost.
We're now just 41 days out from U.S. President Donald J. Trump taking back the White House. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
And the Vegas Golden Knights are doing a lot of charity work outside of the rink. Here's Mikey Ruhan with a closer look in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights are off to Winnipeg. They play them this Thursday. They take on the Jets. The Las Vegas Aces participated in the 26th annual 98.5 KLUC Chet Buchanan Show Toy Drive, contributing significantly to the event's success. The organization shared photos of players helping out with the donation process, which included donating a truck full of bikes. UNLV wide receiver coach Del Alexander has been named interim head coach of the Rebel football program. Barry Odom accepted a head coaching offer by Purdue. When the Raiders quarterback Aiden O'Connell was carted off the field, it appeared he might miss the rest of the season. ESPN reported that it wasn't as bad as it looked. The injury was a bone bruise, and that he could play against Atlanta on Monday night. And the Pahrump Valley Trojan Tennis Awards are this evening in room 133. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Watch out there, Mikey. And our hats off to the Las Vegas Aces, VGK, and all of our other teams who are doing great work out there in our community during the holidays. We'll be right back.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bell Vista, call 775-727-5527.
I wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends and the good fellowship we have and all the great employees here at Valley Electric who make my job easy. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Mastriani Fashions. Everything in the store has been marked down for our huge holiday sale. Suits priced up to $900, now $299. Suits priced up to $500, now $149. All jackets priced up to $500, now $179. Take advantage and save like never before. We can fit anyone from children to big and tall with on-site alterations. Look your best with Mastriani Fashions, with the latest fashions arriving weekly. Visit one of our 2 locations today.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks.
Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, the holidays are officially here, and with that comes the risk of fires, unfortunately. So Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue is discussing how you can help keep your home safe throughout this entire holiday season.
Hi there, I'm Jennifer, administration with the Pahrump Valley Fire Department, and I'm here to talk to you today about holiday fire safety. The first thing that we want to address is your Christmas tree. Some of us have artificial trees and some have live trees. As far as your live tree goes, we want to make sure that you're watering your tree regularly, at least once a day. When the holiday season is over with, make sure that you properly dispose of your Christmas tree at the local landfill. We also want to make sure that when you're putting your lights on your Christmas tree or on your the exterior of your house, that the lights aren't broken or frayed or there aren't exposed wires. So just make sure that you're going over the lights, checking the strands. If any of the bulbs are broken, they need to be replaced, either replacing the bulb or replacing the strand. We want to make sure that you're not overloading the light strands themselves. You can check the manufacturer's directions when you purchase the lights to see how many strings you can string together. Typically, LED lights you can string more of those lights together, whereas the older glass style bulbs, you can only string so many of them together. We also don't want you overloading your circuits by plugging too much stuff in at one time, so please be aware of that. We also want to encourage everyone to be very careful using any sort of space heaters, especially if you're using it as your permanent heat source within the house. Just make sure that they're plugged into a GFI and they're not running 24/7. We also want to make sure that when you're hanging your exterior Christmas lights, that you are hanging them with clips and not with nails. With nails, you're running the risk that you could possibly hammer into the electrical portion of it, and then you'd have an electrical issue there. Make sure that we're keeping our kids and our pets away from anything like lit candles, the heated items on the stove, things like that. Using extra caution, especially with candles, especially this time of year. Definitely, we urge you to use the LED candles, anything with a battery in it, rather than using a traditional candle. But if you're using traditional candles, make sure that you're putting your candles out at night before you go to bed. And same thing with turning off all of your lights and your Christmas decorations before you go to sleep at night. And we just want to make sure that everyone is safe and has a good holiday season this year.
And 'tis the season to be proper. News 25 is speaking with Miss Pahrump 2000, Susie Lighton, to discuss a nonprofit that she's spearheading that teaches both children and young adults about etiquette and ballroom dancing.
So what is the Miss Pahrump 2000? The Miss Pahrump 2000 Foundation is a program that I started last year. And it was to do social ballroom dancing, where we teach manners, etiquette, face-to-face interactions on how to have conversations with people and meaningful conversations. And also just learning basic ballroom steps in a social type of environment. So not necessarily professional, super professional, but getting those basic ballroom steps down so that any person can get on the dance floor and feel confident that they actually know how to dance. And it used to be something they taught in school. So guys and girls both learned how to dance, and it's just a lost art. People used to know how to dance. So I really want to bring that back. I want to bring back that old time, just really classic ballroom dancing that people just learn the basics and learn how to have a conversation. We also practice having conversations while dancing because that activates both the right side and the left side of the brain at the same time. And that really elevates our critical thinking skills as well as just our intellectual skills in general. So more brain power.
Now, I know you guys have applications that are due here soon. What are the applications for and what do you do with them?
So yes, we have created an application to join our program. It's open to the youth in our community, ages 6 to 18 years old. So anyone is welcome to apply. And you can obtain an application by going to Great Basin Community College and just picking one up from the front desk there. That is where our classes will be held. And you can submit it, either returning it to Great Basin College, or you can just email it to me. You can also email me and request an application if you don't want to go pick one up. And you can email me at susie@vitamincphoto.com.
So why did you decide to name it the Miss Pahrump 2000?
I decided to name the program the Miss Pahrump 2000 Foundation because I really wanted to extend doing something valuable for our community as a past Miss Pahrump. And since I was a Miss Pahrump in the year 2000, that's kind of what I named it after.
What are some of the dances that you guys teach when you guys are doing your ballroom dancing?
So I have partnered with a wonderful teacher in the community. Her name is Sharon Crisp. And she is a fabulous ballroom instructor, absolutely fabulous. Most people probably know her around town if they've gone to any performances or charity programs, or they've seen her perform live. She sings, she dances. So her name was being spread around the community, and we got in touch. And so she and I worked together, and she does most of the ballroom instruction herself. And so for that, we do waltz, tango, merengue, all like 15 different types, including swing, which is probably the class favorite. All the kids love swing dancing so much. And probably swing and waltz are the two favorite, I would say. And the kids just have a blast. All of these wonderful skills come together, and you just have skills for a lifetime. I mean, it's wonderful to be able to take your future spouse out and just go dancing some night or just know those steps. So these are really fundamental, crucial skills that kind of are missing in today's society, that I think a lot of the youth really, really would benefit from being able to do that.
Looks like a lot of great fun there. And stay tuned. We have some seasonal tips for you to make it through your electric bill. We'll be right back here at News 25.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney for Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
Change can be scary, as if your life's been turned upside down. But it comes with growth and a sense of freedom, much like the openness of the American road. We always arrive where we are meant to be, riding on the shoulders of those before us and preserving the core values that led us on our journey. Join Touchstone Energy Cooperatives in celebrating the power of human connections.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, if you're looking to save energy this season, you're in luck because Valley Electric Association is sharing 4 simple tips that can really make a big difference in your wallet.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Here are 4 ways to reduce your energy bill. Number 1, weatherization. Seal windows with caulk. Seal doors with weather stripping. Easy and effective. Number 2, lighting. Upgrade to long-lasting LED bulbs. Saves energy and replacement cost. Turn off lights when leaving a room. Number 3, appliances and electronics. Purchase energy-efficient appliances and electronics. Use smart power strips to eliminate energy waste. Number 4, washing clothes and dishes. Only wash full loads. Run appliances during the evenings when energy demand is lower. Reducing energy use saves you money and helps our environment. For more information, contact Valley Electric Association. You can give us a call at 775-727-5312 or find us on the web at vea.coop.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a look outside at our conditions through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam. And look at that! Santa on his sleigh and Rudolph and the others are on the way. A closer look at weather and what we can expect during this pre-Christmas forecast after the break.
Stop! Don't drive to Las Vegas to buy your next vehicle. All the best deals are here at Saida Trudeau. We are your hometown dealer. We've been serving Southern Nevada for over 22 years. When you buy in Las Vegas, you pay higher fees and higher taxes. Plus, your tax dollars stay in Clark County. When you buy here, your tax dollars stay here for our roads and our schools. We are honest, upfront, and support our community. When you come to Saida Trudeau, you will be greeted by our highly trained staff who can answer any questions and help with your concerns. We can serve your needs in sales, automotive repair, auto body repair, RV, and automotive finance. We can help you with all your automotive needs. We carry most makes and models, and always remember, we don't just work here, we live here. This is our community where we raise our families and we care. Come to Saida Trudeau today. We are your original hometown dealer.
Mastriani Fashions. Everything in the store has been marked down for our huge holiday sale. Suits priced up to $900, now $299. Suits priced up to $500, now $149. All jackets priced up to $500, now $179. Take advantage and save like never before. We can fit anyone from children to big and tall with on-site alterations. Look your best with Mastriani Fashions, with the latest fashions arriving weekly. Visit one of our 2 locations today.
The Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative is dedicated to advancing medical research to preserve and restore the vision of people living with diabetes. To learn more, please go to marytylermore.org, because the sight you save may be that of someone you love.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. We're here when you need us, providing compassionate and friendly care to our neighbors since 2006. DesertViewHospital.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. Up in Fernley, we saw 43, 42 in Fallon, 43 Carson City, 45 Tonopah, 44 in Goldfield, 53 in Beatty, 56 Amargosa, 55 Las Vegas, and 67 in Death Valley. But over in our Paradise of Pahrump, we're currently seeing clear skies at 47 degrees, saw a high of 54, winds east-southeast 3 miles per hour, humidity 14%, and the sun rose at 6:44. However, it has already gone away at 4:29 p.m. Expect humidity at 24%, winds east 3 miles per hour, with a low of 28, and the skies are staying clear. All right, Santa Claus, take us away to our 7-day forecast. This is Dang, a gnarly crash every day. I will be on the scene there to report it shortly. But for now, we're looking at tomorrow with scattered clouds at 57 degrees. And those scattered clouds are hanging around in the upper 50s. We're seeing a break into the 60s on Saturday at 62 degrees. And then we got our weather triplets yet again at 60 degrees Sunday through Tuesday with scattered clouds on, starting on Monday. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, Kaylee. And stay bundled up out there as those temperatures dip overnight. Remember to check on the 3 Ps, people, plants, and your pets. All right, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.
Let's go! Like Deadpool and Wolverine, you can be a hero. Save a best friend for life at a shelter near you.
Yeah! Look at you! She's coming with us!
No, she's not. Oh, yes. Visit bestfriends.org today and bring love home.